Good evening, everyone. Let's see who is here and who is not. I'm sorry about the delay. I had some technical issues, but they are solved. So let us see who is here, who is here, who is here. If you are here, say hello. I don't know if you can hear me or not. Hi, Ilana. Hopefully a few others are here. Please say hi if you're here. Kia ora. Hi, רוני. אני מתנצלת, היו לי קצת קשיים טכניים. But here I am. Everything is good. Hi, Natalie. Hi, Carrie. Hi, Melissa. That is good. Hello, Burns. Nice earrings. Yes, my earrings are actually a gift from my daughter. And that is traditional Yemenite silver that my daughter Elia bought for me last time that I was here. So it has the traditional silver with the amethyst. So that's really... I love it. So I miss my daughter. Have I just put two on the same one? Yeah. Highly talented. But no, I'll put it here. Anyway, so let us start. How are we all? I hope that you're well. Tell me, how was your week? My week sucked, to be honest with you. And this time, unfortunately, the Insta and the Facebook are really not in the same height. So it's all right. You'll see my eyes walking in two directions, but I'm really here. So how was your week? Can you write to me how was your week? Can you write to me how you have been and what is happening for you? I want you to realize we had the new moon, Yareh Chadash. We had the new moon, and we are heading into this new energy. In 9 days, it's going to be what the Jews recognize as 𝗬𝗃 b'Av. It's the 9th of the month of this new moon that we just had, and it is the, I guess, biggest time of mourning because this is when the temple has fallen down, 𝗬𝗵𝗿. So from that point of view, we are allowing ourselves to look within and to go into deep reflection, which really is it's a very interesting time when we had the energies dropping, falling, being. It's a little bit complicated when you have the energies so heavy and so intense. So especially being in Israel, sensing that heaviness and allowing yourself to be immersed with this strength, it is super challenging on one hand, yet empowering on the other. So again, my question for you is how are you coping when you're under stress? Can you write to me, how are you coping when you are under stress? Once that we are being in that stress, hi Francis, once that we are being and feeling in that stress, two things can happen. You can actually connect yourself with the energies of strength, or you can break down. So when you are strengthening yourself and allowing your energy to grow, to be, and to connect to the highest source, so you're super chaotic at work, pushed through, joyous, perfect. This is what we need to hear. What do you do when things get tough? What do you do when friendships and by working harder and faster? Well, that's not really supported. So how do you support yourself while you're doing it? So whomever is watching here, how do you cope when things are getting tough? How do you cope when things are coming out of your control? How do you do with that? Okay, so this is where I need you to connect to who you are and what you are. This is where I need you to actually find and remember your strength, your energy, your support. And as soon as you're doing this, everything else is coming through. Here we go, São Paulo Santo. So how do you cope with that? What do you do for you to support you? Because what we're going to talk about today is about relationships. Is about, are you staying in a relationship longer, too long? Are you not freeing yourself from connecting to really who you are and what you are? How are you coping when you are in a relationship? Or perhaps you don't, so you prefer not to be in a relationship. Can you write to me? Can you tell me how do you cope with that? Write to me, write to me, write to me. Tell me, tell me, tell me. How is it working for you? So the subject of the session today is about how often do we stay longer in a relationship? How long do we stay extra in a relationship that might not be flowing, that might not be happening? Shalom and Dobry din. It is afternoon here. Kagdila. And I know that it's you smiling and laughing there, Miss 𝗪𝗓𝗔𝗔. So you reflect, what part did you play? How can I do it better? Seek support and guidance. Well done, Lucy. That is very true. But how stale is stale? What is it? Sometimes you grow by staying in the relationship, and sometimes you actually grow by stepping out of the relationship. And that can be friendship, that can be lovers, that can be other work, that can be other relationship that you need to do for yourself. So it's not necessarily about breaking up. Hi Sonia, ciao Bella. It's not about breaking up. It's about sharpening and strengthening the energy for yourself and to see what is the right thing for me. What do I need to do in order to be happy with my own relationships? Because remember, all the external relationships are just a mirror for yourself. And once that you are in that mirror, you are reflecting what you need and what you don't need. Does that make sense? Lucy, you get the gold star today because you are participating and writing back. So write back. Tell me, what does it mean to you? Yes, Mel, you have to look at yourself. It's not always about the relationship or other person. It is a mirror or reflection. Exactly right. So when you are reflecting at yourself, do you look at it with love or do you look at it with judgment, with harshness? You're here, but you can't type. That's all right. You just did, though. The way that you are looking, the way that you are perceiving who you are and what you are, is what going to create the continuation of your interaction with the world. Do you understand? So how do you interact with yourself? Today I visited a very dear soul. He is a rabbi in Israel, and I don't know how old he is or young, but he is young at heart. And he always, when I go there, he's like, I am so connected to your soul. I am so loving your soul. Now, his wife is just there, so there's nothing naughty about it. It is totally soul-to-soul connection that I have with him. And he said, why haven't you been here for that long? And I'm like, because I haven't been in Israel. He's like, but with your soul. Connect to me with your soul. I'm like, well, you connect to me and you remind me. So we have this brilliant banter that we have. And the way that I look at it, the way that I perceive it, it's like when your souls are connected, nothing else matters. So even in a relationship, if your souls are not connected, then what is happening there? If your souls are not connected, then what do? Are you just there for the money? Are you just, let's say work? Are you there for the money? Are you there for, hello Nicole, hello Yulia, hello Alana, hello Diana. Thank you so much for joining us here. And Shopping Unbound. Not sure who you are. What's the code name? And this rabbi as well, he studied criminology. So he actually reads the Jewish scrolls that are in the house. And he looks at it. Because I went there and I said, talk to me. And, remind me. Because after I lost my dad 10 days ago, I could feel some form of numbness within me. And I'm like, I cannot have any numbness. I'm such a feeling person. I'm such a giving person. And it's like, I cannot have that coming through. And I like the warm light. I don't like. Is that better light? I like this one better. How about that? I'm sorry, this is my technical support here. My own technical support. I love the warm light. So, how are you connecting to your soul? How are you connected to your essence? And this is what I'm talking about. What do you do if you feel that your soul is not connected to work, to a partner, to life, to something that you want to be part of? And when you want to be part of that connection, you must connect to yourself first. And that inner connection is what's going to make the difference in your life. So first and foremost, connect to your soul. How do you do that? Move the mind away. Move the intellect away. Move that brain that supposedly protects you. But does it really? Or does it just add extra stuff? Extra bullshit? We need the mind. But when the intellect controls you and tells you who you're supposed to be, that's a very big no-no. Your soul is what entered first your body. The soul and the breath. And in Hebrew, the word neshima, which is breath, actually has the letters of the soul plus the letter Yud, which is God. Because without the breath, as I experienced my dad taking his last breath in my arms 10 days ago, that's what it was. As soon as he stopped breathing, as soon as that left his body, there was nothing to talk about. It was gone. Ksenia, there are no mistakes. Just send it. It's fine. Let them join us. So this is where our real job is to stay connected. And what I've realized, it's like this sword, one of my swords, my selenite swords, which is the healing sword. We need to cut cords. We need to keep ourselves steady. We need to keep it aligned. And if we are not aligned, if we are not connected, then we are lost. And the loss of it goes within your soul. And then you're just going to be an intellect, or you're going to be an emotional wreck. But you're not going to be balanced. You're not going to be steady. You're not going to be connected like this. And this is where I need you. This is where we need us. Okay? Can I say again, thank you so much for all your prayers and wishes for me and the consult that you gave me. It meant so much. I didn't realize how supported I was, I guess. And it's always nice to recognize it and to feel it. And some of you might ask, which you did, what am I doing for myself? So I'm taking myself for walks, I'm going to the beach, I need to do more. But there's still so much stuff to do that I can't do anything else yet. But I'm going to do my nails soon and, just the little things. The most important thing is to keep your authenticity. The most important thing is to stay in touch to who you are and what you are. And when people tell you, I can't do it, or I'm not interested to do it, or it's not the time for me, listen to them. Listen to what they're saying, because they are expressing some state of mind that they are going through. Okay? Ask, what does your soul desire? Ask, what is the energy that you need to achieve everything that you do? Like, where are you at in your life? What is it that you wish to do? I had a session today. Hello, Tamara from Amsterdam. I had a session today just before with a beautiful, beautiful lady from Melbourne. And she closed her beautiful shop. She finished her marriage of 32 years. And she had a void. But then she had people jealous of her. This is where my sword is coming through. And when I asked her, what is it that you wish for now? What if the business has finished and lucky she met another person who is now loving her, and it's like, perhaps you close this to do this. Perhaps you're just going to allow yourself to be lovable and to enjoy that relationship that perhaps you never had with your husband, because that's one of the reasons that you've separated. And when I told her the subject of the talk today, she was like, this is so appropriate. And this is where I need each and every one of you to look at what you're doing, of how you are, of where you are, and to ask yourself, am I doing what I'm doing? Am I happy where I am? You might have the best job, but your heart is unhappy. You might be super happy, but you don't like what you do for work. You might just want to work in order to get the money to do the things that makes you happy. Perfect. Whatever it is, it's about you fulfilling who you are and what you are. Does that make sense? And do you have any questions? When I'm asking what to talk about next, it's about, how do you allow yourself to be? How do you allow yourself to find your inner space? Can you write to me? How do you find your inner space? 𝗧𝗹. How do you find your inner space? What is your inner space? Remember, in my 7 sources of self-mastery, it's always about the physical, emotional, mental, spiritual, family, social, and work. All those 7 parts, aspects of yourself needs to be looked at. When you are looking at those aspects of yourself, what is happening? You are able to assess it. When you assess it, what's the next strategy? Create a plan, action plan. What is the next one after that? Action that plan. And then what do? You reassess and repeat. So you assess the situation, you create an action plan, you action the action plan, and then you reassess. And according to that, you move on. You go shopping and just let it flow, not necessarily buy, just browse. Perfect. That's where you are. Well, this is to Janine, this is the heart. This is the fire element. and you're wood, so you actually need that. So as long as you're able to keep the shopping in a balanced state of mind and you buy really what you need, then that's fine. Ilanit. So this is what you need. It's okay to do that. Does that make sense? Like last night, speaking about going with the flow, last night, a beautiful client of mine from Melbourne sent condolences. She said that she's in Tel Aviv with her boyfriend, with her partner. And I was like, oh, I'm actually having a free time. And they're here only for like 2 or 3 days. So basically I hopped into the car and we met and we had lovely dinner in the old Jaffa next to the port. And we had a little walk, and then I had a little drive. I showed them around Tel Aviv, best place. And it was just fun. It was a nice connection. So I was very happy with that interaction. And now they're on their way to Jerusalem, and then they'll come back, and gave them a few tips where to go. And this is how you do it. You just flow. You need to flow. You need to allow yourself to see who you are, what you are, when things are happening for you. And that's the big difference. So are you ready to actually... I need to put you both in the same height. Sorry. This is where you're actually supporting yourself because you're going with the flow. So what is your flow? Mel, what did you write? The best way to let go of painful past in order to embrace the now. Yep. But how? What you know where to start, for example. Exactly. You are starting where the pain is the most evident. Where is the pain most evident, Mel? Is it about relationships? Were they right for you to begin with? So people are saying goodbye. People are saying, as well, it depends what your style is. If you're like an action person, or if you're just a planner and you need to sit with it, but then just do it. If you're not actioning it, if you're not doing it, you're becoming stale. And this is what I mean. Do you choose to stay stale? I'll do it later, I'll do it later, I'll do it later. Or do you action it and finish with that? Action it and finish with that. Okay? So remember, once that you are reflecting, you can manifest. Once that you are you're giving yourself space to actually manifest. And as you're manifesting, you can make a change. As you are creating that, how shall I say it? Space. You're giving yourself space. The one thing that I missed in the last week with the morning is that the house was like a train station. And I'm a very sensitive energy person, as you might guess. And that sensitivity, you sometimes just need space. And I went for morning walks, and it's like I was told, oh, but you're not allowed to. You need to sit, you need to be sad. I'm like, I am sad. I can't sit. I have to walk. That's my meditation with God, with nature, with spirit. And this is the way that I can start to process it. So I need you to be loyal to you. What do you need? Does the person that around you, or the people that around you give you, provide you, enable what you need? Or if you have to conform, or if you have to shift the energy, or if you have to do things in a different way, it's not going to work, people. Sooner or later, it will not work for you anymore. Hi, Chris. It will not work for you. You can fake it till you make it, but that fake will sit at least within yourself. And once that you know that it's fake, if your values and morals are here, you cannot stay there for too long, no matter what it is. So I want to challenge you. I want to ask you, are you fully happy with your physical, with your emotional, with your mental, with your spiritual, with your social life, family life, and work? If any of them is unhappy, what do you need to do in order to work? If you're feeling stale with your body, exercise. Simple. If you're feeling stale with your emotional, stabilize them. Start to think positive. Start to feel and ask yourself, what is the reason? How's it, Caroline? Hi, Nat. So, how? Mentally, what do you need to do? Start to think positive. Start to be even logical, but in a positive way. Okay? Don't just take everything. So remember, in my book, 28 Lessons, it's the chapter of doubt versus questioning. Stop doubting. Question it. It's okay. It's my fault. Is it? Is it really? Check it factually, and that will diffuse the negative emotion that is connecting to it to shift it away. No, we're talking about how to de-stale, how to flow in life for yourself and for others. Chris? Does that make sense? If you're unhappy with your work, then you're shifting it. Spiritually, stop with gratitude. Stop and start gratitude. Gratitude, meditation, 5 minutes. 3 minutes in the morning, 3 minutes at night. Simple. 1 minute. Start somewhere. Start somewhere. Just connect. Say thank you. Even if I don't know what's going to happen. Even if I don't know how it's going to pan out. Even if I don't know what the purpose or the grand purpose, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's not yours. Does that make sense? Do you have any questions just up till now? What is it with your family, with your social, with your work that you don't need to continue, that you need to de-stale, that you need to awaken, that you need to shift? Does that make sense? What is it? Write to me. What will make you happier with your social life, with your family life, with your social life? Sometimes you don't even have social life. Do you need to have social life? Are you too much social that you're stopping yourself from having the space for yourself? What is it? Does that make sense? Are you willing to allow yourself to be connected on your highest form? Are you willing to give yourself permission to be excited again from life? I know that after I left the rabbi today, I was like, she's back. And then a lovely friend of mine from Tassie, she said to me, oh, your energy just feels so much stronger. But it's not stronger, it's just more straight. It's more aligned. And yeah. You write 3 things that you're grateful for. Yeah. So what is your soul purpose? This is where we need to be more clear and aligned. I actually received the good news this week from the Mind, Body, Spirit. And those who've been my students, welcome to volunteer already, because this time I'm going to organize it way faster. So I'm going to give the 3 lectures for the 1111 portal, energy portal on stage, on the main stage, on the big stage. So that is like, I'm humbled and I'm honored. And I will pass the November 1111 big Scorpio portal. And I will still do 2 lectures through the week through the weekend on the speakers lounge, which will be inner child trauma and self-love. So those are the lectures that I'm going to do, because it is oh so powerful, and it's going to be very helpful for people. How am I doing it? Because I'm the real deal. So this is the real deal. So how are we? Yes, it is awesome. Thank you so much. We're going to do very powerful thing. So I am the real deal is formula for you, or at least the energy of it, to target the intense struggle we have internal struggle we have. Coming to terms with our sense of authenticity. Hi, Artie. Authenticity to deal with and overcome intense inner doubt and the imposter syndrome. Remind ourselves that we are the real deal and to never question our validity. Do not question your validity. You're so special. You're so powerful. So this is where we're doing it. So why don't we all say together, even though I feel inauthentic and fake, I now release all the obstacles, doubts, and programs that are stopping me from achieving my true soul mission. I know I am a good person and truly am the real deal. I'm authentic and I shine my light via my solar plexus. Okay? I am authentic and I shine my light via my solar plexus. And this one is, you can see that it's yellow, is about the solar plexus. Okay? So this is what we need to do. I'm keeping this one for my expo in Germany, so I'm not opening it. But yes, this is like the real deal. And that's why I've read to you the affirmation. Do you have any questions so far? So are you going to be stale or are you going to kick ass? Are you going to look at the 7 sources of self-mastery and just shift the energy? And once that you are shifting the energy, you are going to fly high. And this is what we want. Do not allow yourself to compromise on anything to do with yourself. Don't. Speak up. Be who you need to be. Connect on how you need to do. Kick ass. Yeah, better than kiss ass, for sure. I can't believe that I'm even reading those comments like this on live, but this is okay. Did you pinch that from the waterfall moment in Uluru? Oh, and I actually have, thank you for that, Chris. I actually have the dates are final for the Uluru trip, 27, 28, 29, I wanted to say 2010, but not. 30 and 31st of October, and it is going to be freaking awesome. I have added the 3rd mountain, which is Mount Connor. So we're going to have the feminine, the masculine, and the yin and the yang, the divine masculine and feminine connected together. It's going to be epic, really, really epic. So if you are interested, here we go, Chris, that's for you, or that, depends how you want it, or this, all kind of versions. And as Christopher is saying, if you were not there, you must go. Please listen to Christopher and join us. And I've managed to sort of finalize the prices. I'm still waiting for one more costing of the flights, but it should be for a single room $4,994 because everything went up. It's a different season in Uluru, so the prices are higher. And the single room is $5,499, so it's almost 5.5. The best, inclusive of everything, and it's going to be an extra trip because that extra trip, it's like 150 kilometers away and coming back. But I'm not willing to give it up. I want it to be done because that's the message that I got. The intensity of the energies has grown, so we are increasing it. So. Yes. And what else? And for my course, you see, I have done some stuff while I'm here. Not just lost my dad and mourned and fall into pieces, which I did. And I'm collecting myself, straightening that crown up. My next course of the 28 lessons in self-mastery are the dates, the first Tuesday in February, and then it's the 4 Tuesdays of Feb, which will be, let me tell you, Feb. So it's going to be no, that's the wrong year. No, didn't feel right. It's It's going to be, yes, the 6th, the 13th, the 20th, and the 27th of Feb 2024. So if you've done the course, if you want to do the course, if you want to repeat the course, those are the dates, Feb, and we're going to update it on the website, okay? So let us do those two things, and I'll probably skip for 1 week in Hawaii just to make sure that I'm scouting all the best things for the next retreat, 2024. So, what's the conclusion of today? Kick ass, I'm just quoting. And thank you, Chris. You actually just touched my heart and soul, so thank you for what you wrote. So basically, you need to assess the situation, make a plan, action, action it, and reassess. You're doing it on the physical, emotional, mental, spiritual, family, social, and work. And those are the things that needs to be connected. Now, from survive to thrive, who would like a card? Who are the first? Do we have Facebook first or Insta first? Go. Who says me? Go, go, go. I see no one writing. Maybe I'll just read it for myself. Yep, Janine has thrown it. Ksenia, you were second after the Facebook peeps. So let us do that. Yes. All right, so starting with Facebook, and then tell me who wants a reading, and then we shall. Let me just energize it. I've converted my friend's house into the Sharon cave that has a lot of Palo Santo and sage and candles, and she's like, what is that? All is good. Here we go. Let me just... And this is for the deck of cards from Survive to Thrive by yours truly. You need to do some shopping. I haven't been at the clinic for too long, but you know, I never left for 7 weeks. It is so long, but it is what it is. Right. All right, so Janine, we are starting with you. A card for you, Janine. I am a light worker. Well done. Say with me. You can all say them, you know. I am a light worker. My body is in its perfect expression. Each of my cells and every strand of my DNA are now in ultimate vitality. Boom. Perfect. One for Pete. Peter needs to refresh. Every cell in my body feels refreshed and energized right here, right now. And may his father feel better. Lucy, a card for you. Lucy, the card for you is abundance, like we spoke on the session. So, guys, I still do Zoom sessions, and you get $20 off because of the Zoom, because it's 23 years for the clinic. So if you need still, while I'm here, in the next 2 weeks, in the next 10 days, 11 days, I'll be doing them. Then I'm 2 weeks in Germany, and then I'm back for 5 days in Melbourne, in Tel Aviv, and then I'm in Melbourne, okay? So, Lucy, abundance. I am now proud of my achievements and am full of gratitude for my wonderful life. Abundance is everywhere. Abundance is everywhere. It's a form of wood, Ksenia. It's all right. Nat, a card for you. Who wants a card? Say if you want a card, people. Breaking free, Natalie. I am now willing, ready, and able to thrive. I am now willing, ready, and able to thrive. I'm not sure if there's anyone else here who would like a card. I'll pop into Insta. Just write if you want a reading. Oh, Francis. Okay, so a card for you. The card for you is depressed yet determined. I am now willing, that's for Francis. I am now willing, ready, and able to do my absolute best at any given moment. I am now willing, ready, and able to do my absolute best at any given moment. And then a card for Sharon. I am now safe and secure. I am now safe and secure. I actually have to take myself another card. Opening up. So that's it. I am like a free agent now. So I am now willing, ready, and able to create new pathways that fulfill me. This is also appropriate because the things that I knew are now changing. So I have to do it on a new way now that my father has passed away. So, yes. All right. If there's anyone else in Facebook, just say me. Moving into Insta. Ksenia, you were the first one who said it. The card for you is scattered. Are you feeling a little bit scattered, Miss Pisces? I now collect all my scattered pieces and move into clarity. I am united within myself. Okay? So you collect the pieces and then you're united within yourself. Sonia. Insta is delayed, right? Sonia Del Aquila, the card for you is self-love. Self-love. So I am now willing, ready, and able to express my self-love at any given moment. I am now willing, ready, and able to express my self-love at any given moment. If you're still here, I hope so. Mel, the card for you is shine and optimistic. Shine and optimistic. I'm optimistic and now willing, ready, and able to glow and shine my light into the world. Now that you've freed your crystals. So I've connected with Mel on her birthday, the 18th of June, and it has been an escape, awakening plan to all her well-packed crystals. So we are freeing trays of crystals. So this is the time. Free, free. Chris, the card for you is joy, joy, joy. I am now willing, ready, and able to have and be the joy in my life. I am now willing, ready, and able to have and be the joy in my life. Hazel, would you like a card? Hazel, the card for you is a role model. I am now willing, ready, and able to be a positive example. You don't even know how many people are following you and looking at you, and perhaps I'm the real deal should be good for you. Okay. Amanda, would you like a card? Amanda, the card for you is belonging. I now belong. I no longer long for love. I am love. So once that we all realize that we are that love, we don't need to long for it. All we need to do is to broadcast it, to ooze it, to be it. Got it? Brilliant. Good. Next. 𝗬𝗎𝗃. Not sure if you're easy or if you're silver, but the card for you is cooling down. I no longer feel overly hot and my body temperature is perfect. I am now cool, calm, and collected. I am now cool, calm, and collected. 𝗪𝗓 G. The card for you is heart center, heart center. I am now willing, ready, and able to connect myself and the world through my heart. I am now willing, ready, and able to connect to myself and the world through my heart. You are welcome. Okay, Robin, a card for you, Miss Fron Zak. The card for you is ultimate love, ultimate love. I am now willing, ready, and able to create new pathways of love, joy, and happiness. I am now willing, ready, and able to create new pathways of joy, love, and happiness, which is awesomeness. Okay, you need a read card. Got it, got it, got it. Hello, Vero and Lola. You're welcome. joy. Yes. Here we go. There's so much communication here. You're welcome. I read. You're welcome. Oh my God, thank you. You're all so welcome. It's a joy for me. Because then after this, I'm going to do my nails. They need a little zhuzh. Okay, so what question do you have? Is there anyone else who would like a card that I haven't read yet? If I read, it's a different story. Nicole, the card for you is... Nicole, the card for you is lightening up. I am now willing, ready, and able to be in joy. I am now willing, ready, and able to be in joy. Anyone else? And if I was Chris here, I would say first time, second time, and Amy. Cute. You see, just before I said soul. The card for Amy is embrace. Maybe we call it Amy Brace. Amy Brace. Maybe not. No. I am now willing, ready, and able to embrace my mind, thoughts, and feelings into all positive expression. Into all positive expression. Okay? So, if we will summarize it or sum it up, it will be: do not stay stale. Don't compromise yourself. Not in the name of any relationships, with yourself, with others, with work, with lovers, with friends. Fuck it all. No. See, I haven't even sworn yet. I first swear. I made it 52 minutes into it without swearing. That's the main thing, right? No. The main thing is to be authentic as who you are and what you are. The main thing is to stay truthful and loyal to yourself, no matter what. The main thing is to be grateful, which I am, in full gratitude to each and every one of you. Thank you for being. Thank you for connecting. Thank you for flowing. Thank you for being the beautiful blessings that you are. And I have a feeling, I cannot read your comment now, Chris. Foul language. Sorry. Because I can't. So, yes. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate. So we have dates for Mind, Body, Spirit, which is 10, 11, 12 of November. We have dates for Uluru, 27 till the 31st. I have prices as well. We have the dates for 28 Lessons Self-Mastery. The first Tuesday in Feb, 6, 13, 20, 27. You see how quick I do the math? Just 8, 7. So I just want to say thank you so much, and I love you all. Next week I will have it. Oh, that's good that you can all read it. It means that you can read. That's awesome. I just want to thank you all and to love you and leave you, I guess. Any questions or anything, just say, just be. It takes one to know one, Ksenia. And you're all in my heart, you're all in my soul, and you're all beautiful. So again, I don't want to say goodbye, but I don't have anything else to say, so I don't want to compromise, do I? I don't want to bore you. What's for dinner? I'm not sure yet. Yesterday it was fish on the beach, on the port, Jaffa port, and dips, and yummy, fresh bread with za'atar. Fuck, it was so yummy. And this morning I had breakfast late. I'm trying to remember what I ate. But tonight we'll probably have nice dinner. I'll take photos and I'll put it on the story. Hey, I'll put the salads from last night on the story. So good. Yes, thank you to my neighbor. You know what? If you want to concentrate, my friend here, 𝗦cie, had pneumonia, started last week. Probably her grief as well. So we were kind of the morning and the pneumonia. Like we are friends for 52 years. I'm 1 week older, so that's awesome. So I rule. But that's what happened when you have friends for that long, for life. So yes. So again, I want to thank you all. Please feel free to what date am I back? Yeah, totally beach walks. On the 22nd of August, I'm back. So, yes. And it's going to be my Jewish lunar birthday on the 19th or the 20th. So I'm going to hang out with I'm going to celebrate. I always celebrate my lunar calendar, my lunar birthday as well. So, yes. Anyway, I love you all. And you take care, okay? Mwah. Be well. Bye-bye. Write to me. That's it. Sam, you should listen to the replay.